So hi Cindy, why don't we start by you telling us a little bit about who you are, what your background is, and what you're currently doing.
Sure, my background is 28 years working in brand building, marketing and advertising. These days I work as a consultant in the area of brand and business innovation, and I'm also an entrepreneur. I have 2 early stage web startups, If We Ran the World, which is my attempt to redesign the future of business, and Make Love Not Porn, which is my attempt to redesign the future of sex.
It's very interesting, and there will be some links here in the description so people can go and check those things out. So you have strong opinions about certain things. Based on your experience, you have strong opinions about how agencies should be reacting to certain things and how brands should be reacting to certain things. Why don't you share some of those points with us?
Well, I guess in the time I have available, I will focus in on what I believe to be the 2 really key issues for both brands and agencies, which I don't observe enough people either realizing or doing anything about. And those 2 key things are the imperative need to redesign the way you do business and the imperative need to redesign the way you make money and your business model. I characterize the first point as you cannot do New World Order business from an Old World Order place. And what I mean by that is that all companies and agencies are Old World Order places because their systems and processes and structures were born of a time when the process used to be linear. So once upon a time in our business, the way it worked was, first of all you shot the big TV commercial, then you shot the print ads, then you did everything else, including that fundamental thing called a website. Today, everything's changed, but the systems and processes and structures still haven't. It doesn't actually matter how brilliant anybody here at the iMedia Brand Summit thought I was when I spoke on the stage. It doesn't matter what inspirational thinking I sparked in their minds. It doesn't matter what innovative, disruptive ideas they had as a result of anything I said to them. If everybody in that audience goes back to the office on Monday morning and plugs all of that brilliance, all of that inspiration and all that innovation and disruption back into the same Old World Order systems and processes, you'll just get the same Old World Order crap out the other end. And so one of the areas I work in is how we fundamentally redesign and restructure the way we do what we do. And then a crucial part of that is the importance of redesigning the business model. Too many people think there is a set number of business models out there, and you can only operate one of those that exists already, or they think this is the business model for our industry. This is the way we've always made money. This is the only way we can ever make money. Both of those things are completely wrong. Your business model can be anything you want it to be. And in my talk here, I spoke about a number of things to do with the future of money that in fact make it easier than ever before to completely redesign the way you make money in any industry sector.
That's some very good points, but how does, let's say, CMOs, CEOs react to what you've just said? Are they receptive? Are they receptive, listen to you, and then do nothing about it?
People are enormously receptive to the ideas and the principles that I talk about. The issue is that when they get back to the office, they themselves get subsumed into the Old World Order systems and processes and structures and the Old World Order mindset. And so, if you really want to invent the future, the best possible thing you can do is hire me to work with you to help you do it. Because I would really like to see more action and tangible change come out of gatherings like this, where I speak to an audience who are enormously welcoming of what I have to say, but I know the moment they go back to their offices, they are not necessarily going to take the right steps to change things in the way that they should.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's an issue. And so you mentioned that you work with brands on these issues. And where do you do that?
I'm based in New York, but I actually operate globally. I do a huge amount of traveling, and I will go anywhere anybody wants me to go, which is useful as well because A, I bring a global perspective to the business I work on, and B, I work across many different sectors, but I see the same dynamics play out in all of them. And the same issues arise no matter what area you work in. And what that means is that there absolutely are solutions to those issues. if you choose to welcome them and want to put them into practice.
But let's talk just the final question. Do you feel that these things or these issues apply to certain verticals, or are they applicable to across the board?
They're applicable across the board. What I see in every industry sector is that the sector usually has gotten so big it's gotten conventional. It's gotten, rules, norms, conventions, and therefore every industry sector is prey to the syndrome that I call collaborative competition. Collaborative competition is where everybody in a sector competes with everybody else in the sector by doing exactly the same thing everyone else in the sector is doing. And every sector is tanking because their old world order business models have been destroyed by the advent of the internet, technology, the ability to do things online we never could before. And every industry is struggling with inventing a new one. Everything I've just said is true of the music industry, of television, of publishing, journalism, advertising, and porn, which I also happen to know a great deal about.
It's really, really, really exciting. So what's the best way to get in touch with you?
You can email me, cindy@ifwerantheworld.com, or you can tweet at me. I'm at Cindy Gallop on Twitter, CindyGallop, and I'm extremely active and responsive in social media, so feel free to hit me up on Twitter.
Excellent. Thanks a lot, Cindy.
It's a pleasure.